right, well, we are out at River's Edge taking a look at J.P. Brooks in Hanover. And we're here with Rick, not to be confused with Richard, who's at David Weekley. If you watch our previous video in Rush Hollow, totally different person. How are you doing, Rick?
Doing well. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about this community?
Yeah, so River's Edge, many of you may know it already. It's been around for a few years, and we're actually getting close to a closeout here in River's Edge for our single family.
So I mean,
portion.
awesome deals to be had?
Bring on some folks and we'll find some great deals for you. Yeah.
Awesome. And then where are you headed next?
So we're still here for a little bit. We'll be here throughout this year, and then we have a villa collection in River's Edge that has a little bit more length on it as well. So if you have some villa clients, or if you're watching and you're looking for a villa, we have an HOA maintained portion, kind of a community within the community that should be going for about 1.5 years. Yeah, would be a good guess. Once we wrap up here, and actually there's a little bit of overlap, we're doing some pre-selling right now for our brand new community, Oakview Ridge, right on the north side of town off the big roundabout.
You heard it here first. We saw the dirt being moved, but if you're a subscriber, you got the exclusive. We could get you in early.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and if you head to our website, we have a VIP list. We're kind of sorting through the long line of people that are anxious to learn about that community, and actually taking our first pre-sold purchase agreements just this week. So there's some awesome opportunities for pond lots back there, average of 80-foot home sites. We're talking 4-car garage options, sport court options, workshop bump back options in the garage. So a lot of space on the lot with the wider lot where we can do some fun things like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
So here we've got a 2-story plan that we're going to check out. And then you said is it a villa or a Rambler next door?
What we're standing in now is our Brookview plan. That's one of our very popular 2-story plans. When you do a finished basement on it, you're getting just over 3,000 square feet. That'll actually be the smallest 2-story home that we do in Oakview Ridge. Next door we have our Somerset model, and that is one of our more popular Rambler models, so it has a finished basement. We have actually a third one that we can look at today too. That's a slab-on-grade Waterford. One of the unique things about River's Edge and Oakview Ridge is we have quite a few different product types. So we have everything from smaller, kind of that right sizing slab-on-grade villa that can be at 1,500 square feet, let's say, all the way to your giant 2-story home with a finished basement that's pushing 4,000 plus.
Awesome. Well, let's just jump into it. And as we go, we'll just talk through some of the options and what it's like building with J.P. Brooks. So this is a very functional office. As you can see, it's being used currently, flex space. If they wanted to, I imagine you could do like options for a door.
Absolutely.
Things like that. So if someone's coming to you right now, are they able to make all of the choices?
We are a full choice builder, so we have our base plans, of course, but we do a lot of structural personalization within the home. Of course, you have the options with gourmet kitchens and luxury bathrooms and things like that. But as a builder, we do have a lot of really unique garage options. We talked about that workshop space a little bit. We're gonna have the 4-car garage and the sport court options coming up as well. So after you get past the structural options, we do operate with the design center and have a design consultant. So when you look around here, all of the finish items, the colors, the designs, the fun, shiny, pretty things, those all get to be chosen and personalized for each home.
And that's included. So is this a one-stop shop, or are you going to different places around town to make your different choices?
So that's all within our office in Maple Grove.
And so typically with the models, we see a lot of upgrades. What is an upgrade over base here that we're seeing right now?
Yeah, so this is a good example of one of our gourmet kitchens. So this is a great kitchen in the Brookview. It has 3-wall kitchen, kind of this horseshoe shape, if you will, but lots of cabinetry. Of course, when you go to a gourmet kitchen, you have the drop-in cooktop, the wood hood above it.
Love the hood. I think that looks really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a different accent color as well.
Built-in appliances is a part of that as well. Fun, luxurious options like the farmhouse sink, if somebody likes that look. Many different countertop options, custom shelving in the pantry.
Custom shelving is really nice. A lot of production builders will just have the wire frames.
Sure.
It's a nice step up.
Always an option too for somebody that doesn't want to spend that. We do a lot of the wire racks still.
My wife and I upgraded to this.
Oh, good.
Twin Cities closets.
Yep,
Yeah. So now that we've had that, of course, every future house will have
tough to go
that
back
as well. So
Yep.
awesome. Yeah, I really like the different countertops, quartz, right?
Yeah, we do all quartz. When we look around in the kitchen here, one thing unique that we do as a builder is we try to simplify the design process too. So when our buyers go to the design center, we have a whole variety of paint colors, a whole variety of stain options as well, and it doesn't really change the price at all. They get to go in and just pick and choose.
There's allowances.
There's a lot of included options is kind of how we look at that. So
awesome.
When they come in and they price out a home with me, they're getting, let's call it 98% of the way, all the way to the final price. So when they go into the design center and pick out all the things that they like to personalize the home, it doesn't move the price all that much.
Gotcha. Where are the biggest overages you're seeing right now then?
Where people are spending the most money?
Yep.
Kitchen and primary bathroom is always going to be where they want to put some money. Maybe some of the garage options, to be honest. People, as we get out of the city, people are more likely to have want some more space for
heated, insulated.
We have heating and insulation options, of course, and we see a lot of folks wanting that, which is why we have the long line out the door waiting on these 4-car garage spots.
4-car, oh yeah, that's going to be popular. So when we come in, we've got the boot bench. I like that. And a half bath here on the entry, the closet. The door goes right here, right?
It would be there. Yeah. Right now, my office is right on the other side of that. But yeah,
it's always fun
to use your imagination a little bit.
Do these tours. Sometimes the door's there, sometimes it's not. I'm hoping we're gonna find 4 bedrooms, maybe even a loft and a laundry room up here.
Let's go take a peek.
Let's find out. Is the railing an upgrade?
Yeah, so this is something if somebody, again, didn't, if it wasn't important to them to have the open railing, they can do a half wall and save a little bit of money there. As you notice, we do a lot of step vault options throughout our home. Makes it very elegant, that pop, that different dimension.
So no loft, but we do have 4 bedrooms and a laundry, so it's close. We like the ceiling detail here. What's an upgrade like that cost?
A few $1,000 to do all the crown molding and trim work in there.
Oh, looks really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
And you actually offer it.
We do.
That's important.
We do it quite a bit.
A few builders will showcase some things. I'm not going to throw names out there.
Yeah.
And they'll showcase some things in their models, and it's like you can't even get that.
Yeah, everything you see in here, we can get done for you. So
awesome.
One of the things as we walk around that you'll see that people love about this particular plan is upstairs we have this big circular traffic pattern. So we come in through these French doors that open up to this large bedroom, and as we tour through the primary bath, this is one of our luxury bath options. Freestanding soaking tub, tiled shower, separate of course. So this is a really popular option, but our walk-in closet is another great feature in this plan. It's enormous, and we did some custom shelving in here again.
And I like that there's the different heights. My wife learned that dresses, pants, shirts.
There you go. Yep.
You should do the hamper though. You're watching this, and you're gonna do it from the ground up. Get the hamper. It's so nice to have. But for this house, I guess it's not as big of a deal because we're not going far to get to the laundry.
If we keep right through here, again, it's really a big circle that comes throughout because the closet comes right into the laundry room. Laundry room passes through with a fun barn door here that can just be kept open or slid shut. But
that's nice. Are you guys including a washer and dryer currently?
So we typically leave that up to the buyer to decide. One thing that we do as a builder is we always have a laundry sink in the laundry room. So if you didn't want to do the cabinetry with kind of this nice finished polished sink, you can just do a standard slop sink is kind of what I call them. But so we always have that just included in the plan.
This is something I wish I would have done to my house. We just have the wire in this. This just looks so much nicer. You can hide your detergents, hide things. It'll look nice. So, is this included or is that an upgrade?
So that can be an upgrade. It's pretty minimal though. It's a great price on
Definitely
that.
Do it if you're.
A lot of folks see this and they say, "I want that laundry room." It's a function. So, and then coming through, you can see we're right back to where we started here in the main entry of the bedrooms, and the bedrooms again are going to be more on this side so that the primary suite is all over here and you have that privacy without any shared walls.
I think it's a very efficient use of space, keeping the bedrooms separate. I like that you guys have gone with individualized returns. There's a different builder that does not do that.
It's very you don't see it much anymore, and so we're going to hard pipe all of the returns back to the furnace in these bedrooms. The bathroom as well just kind of comes as you see it here with this dividing kind of partition wall, so that if you had multiple kids up here, let's say, that are using the bathroom, somebody can be in the shower, somebody can be brushing their teeth, and it's still private between us.
Then we have site finished trim work. It looks really nice.
Yeah, well, thank you.
These little nail pops that you're going to see with a production builder. So.
Yeah, so that's something that routinely people notice on their own. If they don't, I'll tell them about it, but when they come in, they do notice that our trim work looks fantastic in comparison to a lot what they see in the market, because again, ours is all site finished. All of our woodwork is stained on site, so instead of it just being puttied or being pre-finished wood, we're actually going through the detail of getting all that done on site.
A savvy buyer will notice the trim.
Sure.
Most people are going to notice like cabinetry and flooring, all of which I would say are very nice here.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Awesome, let's check out the basement.
All right.
Oh, the carpet got a little bit of an upgrade as we came down.
Yeah, just showcasing a few things that we can do when people build with us. The models are nice. What we do for a wet bar is we try to package everything together. So as you see this with the fun detail with the shiplap and the floating shelves set up just like this, we basically have one inclusive price, and this gets done a lot in our basements. Doesn't take up so much space, but it gives you your and gives you your functional wet bar that everyone's looking for.
Yeah, the walk-up bar is now more popular. Step behind. I still like having the nice seating area, but I am in the minority here. So
if you have a basement, so in some of our Ramblers where the foundation is so much bigger, then some people might want that. In a basement like this, having something that's tucked away in the corner, fully functional, but still saves space for a large rec room, kind of family room space, a game table, and doesn't chew up too much space.
And we've got the electric fireplace. I'm team gas, but this looks nice in this configuration. So
I would say, when you asked before about where people are spending money, most people still want a fireplace. I'd say at least 9 out of 10. Between electric and gas, it's really a coin flip.
Really?
It's kind of a 50-50 on what people would want to put in.
Like space-wise, the electric is definitely more efficient, especially if you're not doing built-ins on either side. I think it looks nice. I just like the look of real gas.
Some people like the real flame. There's a little bit more heat that comes with it.
The colors get weird for me, but that's just a personal preference. We got some mechanical. We'll save that for another day. And there's an additional bedroom down here. So for your guest or the eldest child, I like the wood accent here. Looks cool.
So with this bedroom, this gives you, in a home this size, again, we're just crawling over 3,000 square feet, which people come in all the time looking for about that size. Here in River's Edge, we had a couple that were a bit smaller. If somebody doesn't need this much space, we certainly have some that can go quite a bit larger, but this seems to be the crowd favorite to be around 3,000 square feet. Gives you your 5-bedroom, 4-bed home. It just seems like that's what a lot of our buyers are looking for.
Very efficient layout. So awesome. And the big garage, which is important. We're a little further out. Get your toys. So I like it. And then a bathroom and some storage.
There's always storage. Ours is a mess, so you won't want that probably. I guess it's not so bad.
You could also use this as a gym too.
A lot of people use it as a gym.
Huge, but it's still a good space.
Most common, of course, is just storage. Second would be a home gym. Third would probably be either like a wood shop or sauna.
I could see that.
Usually just storage though. People get other stuff out of the way.
That makes sense. Cool. So we got 2 more to check out. So we just cut like that and magically we're there. So we jumped over to the Somerset. We're in a nice Rambler, hanging out in the office as one does. This one's a little bit larger, you were saying?
Yeah, you can feel how spacious this office is. We also did a Another step vault ceiling in here, just the crown molding on this one. So again, as we step through the models, we can show you a lot of different accents we can do in the ceilings. If you look straight up ahead of us, we have a step vault there with the shiplap and crown molding. So
a lot of people want to do that after the fact, and they might not either be savvy enough or they just run out of time.
Some just wanted turnkey as well. They want to move in and have it looking step.
Really nice 2-bedroom, well, no closet there, but I imagine one could make that into a bedroom if necessary.
Yep.
A pretty typical layout where we're having the front stack here, the bathroom serving those areas, the laundry on the main, which is very nice. Goes out to the garage, coat closet, and then opening up into the kitchen, dining, living space. And I like that you guys did do the sunroom. That's obviously a popular option for this style of home.
Yeah, so we have that on a Rambler. We would call it a 4-season porch, sunroom. They're kind of interchangeable, but this is built on posts outside. In our 2-story homes, some of those larger ones, we can do it as more of a morning room that's going to go down through the foundation in the basement. So you get that
bump
extra,
out that square footage too.
Yep.
Awesome. So huge island. You can tell the house was built before because it has the outlet, which is nice.
Right. Yep.
Electrical code has changed.
It's a sore subject for many.
Yeah. I love the hood. The look at the wood. And this is kind of interesting. Behind you, we kind of have like the appliance corner.
Yeah.
So you got a fridge, microwave, and double oven, which once you have double oven.
Yeah, so that's just, this is how this gourmet kitchen comes. Standard as a whole package with the double oven, the built-in microwave. A lot of people love this because we all love our coffee. It gives you a little
just hide it right in there.
Milk.
It's lit up too. Charge your phone and stuff and get it kind of tucked away. Put your smart display back there, whether you're Team Amazon or Team Google.
There you go.
Good sized pantry here as well. So this one went with the wire. Understandable. I love the beams. I think that's a nice touch. And again, you know, I like gas. Like that looks so nice to me. I like having the built-ins on either side. I think it has great depth.
We have quite a few folks that come in here and say, I'll have it. Just as I see it here, they love the shiplap to the ceiling, the built-in cabinetry, the floating shelves. We replicate this look pretty often for our buyers. And then, if you look up, another step vault ceiling option is to run beams. We can do more of a poplar painted beam. This is more of like a barnwood beam that ties in with the floating mantle. Very, very elegant, looks very nice. Not all that bad on the cost perspective. So again, we do a lot of this throughout our homes.
Yeah, I love the TV above the fireplace. Some people that are very technical will say that your TV should be at eye level, but I don't know. This is not straining my neck at all, and it just looks nice. So
it's a large enough living room space where you're far enough back where it works. Yep.
And even like coming right here, we just have a wide hallway, so like it just feels very opening. You're kind of drawn back. I like that you guys did the upgrade for the railing here, as opposed to just doing a half wall.
Yeah.
It really opens it up. So. And the other detail that I pointed this out a few times now, but anytime you build a Rambler, you have a primary that's next to your living space. It's important that the door is on this side and that there's this kind of buffer. Otherwise, people can see directly into your bedroom. So I'm glad that you
just this little bump
paid attention to that detail.
Privacy tucked around the corner.
Oh yeah, we went to town on the vault in here.
So again, with our models, we like to showcase all the different things we can do. This is somewhat unique for us as a builder to be able to do a pitch vault like this. And then if you really wanted to dress it up, we can run the beams, custom draw out how you want the beams. Again, a lot of people see this and love it, and they do it just as you see it.
So I imagine this model isn't for sale yet, but if you were to replicate this on a different lot, what are we looking at?
Yeah, so we build some that are pretty close to this. I'd say upper 6s, maybe lower 7s. A lot of it depends, of course, if you're on a pond view lot.
A lot of premiums.
Yeah, that adds quite a bit, but it's somewhere in that probably mid 6s to low 7s.
Fairly comparable to some of the other builders we've toured.
Sure.
At Seago St. Michael.
Another example of our luxury bath with the soaking tub. So just different color arrangements in here, but otherwise it's going to be pretty similar to what we saw in Brookview. And again, this one is just your more standard wire rack. Our buyers, there's always a choice of going to, like a custom built-in process, or what many of our buyers do, and I'd say even more popular than doing the custom shelves, is they'll say, hey, can we just keep it a blank slate?
Yeah.
We'll bring in one of the companies that are reputable in the area and do that after we move in. So, yeah.
Into his closet. What's the
I hear them a lot.
Yep. I can't remember their name, but there's a few. California closets. They always have coupons. Oh, this is really nice. And this is like a very popular plan that we're seeing in a lot of communities. Something very similar. I mean, there might be very minor nuance differences, but this idea of having the primary in the back left with the orientation of the kitchen and family space and the Four Seasons, yeah, it just works. And if it's not broke, then why don't fix it? But this, of course, is unique to you guys.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a gym when you come right down the stairs.
So what we see here is, if you kind of zoom out on this plan, the Somerset, you can build this anywhere from a 3-bedroom to a 5-bedroom. So upstairs you could have 3, you could do 2 more down here. As we're seeing it today, it's actually just a 3-bedroom because we have that great big office and we have this exercise room. Oftentimes people will just run carpet or maybe luxury vinyl plank in here, and it's more of a craft room. Plenty of sewing and kind of quilting rooms that works perfectly for that, or just a toy room. But I'd say maybe half the people say, no, I love it just as a workout room. This is great. Cancel my gym membership.
And you think about it,
right
like
here.
Even if they were classified as bedrooms, a lot of people are still just using them as offices or gym spaces anyway. So this will just go all in. And the nice thing with if it's a gym, you don't have to worry about doing an egress window or anything.
Right,
so
right.
And if you don't really need a window when you're working out anyways. Same with your studios, your workshops, your theaters. So could use the space.
If you did that as an additional bedroom, then we do put a window well on the side, and you have it, of course.
I like it the way it is. So again, you have that same setup, the shiplap. That looks nice. You have an option to do cabinets if they wanted to.
Sure. Yeah.
And if they wanted to do like a bar here, is that an option too?
So we'll do kind of one-offs like that once in a while. So the cabinetry wouldn't be too tough. If they wanted something out here, we could maybe sit down and draw that up. Most people are just taking it as you see it there. They love kind of the look of that, and simplifies the process when it's all professionally designed already. But
very cohesive design. The wood's carried across. So
another electric fireplace. This one with stone instead, and just dress it up a little bit that way.
Are you seeing a lot of people mixing the electric with the gas?
I do. Yeah, almost always gas upstairs, electric down here is what I see.
Interesting.
But plenty of folks do gas up and down.
Is the rationale that upstairs we've got built-ins on either side flanking it, so it kind of is the look, and then down here we're trying to maximize the space, and so we want to go a little more shallow.
I think it's a space thing. It's also more economical to do an electric. So that one up there is more of a statement piece in the living room. Down here, I just think that people like the look of it, but it may not be used as much as upstairs, and it doesn't need to have quite the wow factor because it's not walking into your living room space. And
we've got a bedroom hiding back here with the bathroom. It's important. Oh, see, there you go. No nail holes. That's smart. I like the call outs.
So this again, this bedroom is always here. It's that exercise space where you could, if somebody said, I need a 5-bedroom home, we can make this a 5-bedroom.
Yeah, this would be like perfect for like my wife and I. It's the exact configuration of amount of rooms that we would need. So we'd have our primary, we'd have a gym, we'd have 2 offices, and then a guest bedroom because we don't have any kids.
So this one will be for sale soon.
There we go.
When do you want to move in?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of Ramblers, if you think about just how big the foundation is, you have storage for days.
Yeah, definitely.
All back here. And
you could have put like a second gym.
There you go.
Any reason they didn't just pull everything back, or?
I think this plan just achieved what design-wise we're going for as we saw it. Again, if somebody had a specific purpose for part of this, we may entertain finishing that off, but I think most people, this home is going to be, again, over 3,000 square feet. As we see it, more like 3,200 because of the four-season porch. So that's usually plenty space for folks, but this leaves a lot of space for storage or...
The irony that there is seasonal storage occurring right now just really demonstrates the good use of space. So I like it. But you could also like have like a workshop back here.
Oh, sure.
Sky is the limit. Awesome. Well, let's go check out that slab-on-grade.
So the third one here, this is our Waterford plan. This is a slab-on-grade home. Very popular plan for us because we can build this as a villa, either 2-car or 3-car garage. I hadn't mentioned that before, but we do have 3-car garage slab villas in the HOA if somebody's looking for that, which a lot are. We can also build this in our single family portion as a slab-on-grade if somebody didn't want to be in the HOA. You had asked off camera if we build this with a basement. We did have enough requests. People love this plan, but hey, I want it with a basement. And so they designed it. We just actually framed up our first one. We call it the Edgewater when it has a basement. So it kind of crosses over into the Rambler collection called the Edgewater. Virtually the same plan on the main level. Really good size bedroom here with a huge walk-in closet.
Very generously sized.
Yeah, extended stays or even full-time residents. This is a really good sized bedroom.
Multi-generational situation going on.
Yep.
Not too fair housing or anything, but so a bathroom here that would service that area, and then also for the other guests.
And if you notice, Brandon, when you step through here, we have 36-inch doors as part of our Waterford in that villa collection. So you see how wide this bathroom is. So if somebody had mobility issues with a walker or a chair, pretty easy to make that turn, even in our guest spaces.
Okay. And it's, everything is one level. They have no steps leading in. It's
truly at grade, And as we're walking, you don't feel it today because it's summer. But one thing that we do as a builder quite often for our slab-on-grade buyers is we do
in-floor heating.
In-floor heat, and you're peeking in here, you'll see the boiler system in there. So this winter, when we had the stretch when it was 10 below for a week and a half, I loved coming in here because not only does it feel good on the foot, but it's even heat. As hot air rises coming up from the full slab, there isn't really any pocket of cold air in the home. It's really nice and luxurious.
And of course, the laundry's on the main because there is only the main.
Correct, yep. But similar with the sink and the
uppers.
Sure.
Which is nice to have. Awesome. So with this plan, we've got a flex space here. It's kind of interesting the way it's configured. And the other one, it was kind of like a flip and the door was over there. Here, kind of.
Most villas, as you go through builder to builder, or even in most of our plans, you'd see the office set up on the front corner. The feedback I get on this is wonderful. People love that they can have their office space or a flex space if it's not a formal office, but to open up to the main living space. It's really just an expansion of this open concept here. Really good sized living room, another fun decorative ceiling demonstration for you there of what we might be able to do for our buyers. And then this plan walks right into that bumped back dining room space. So as you look around visually, this one just has so much space and distance no matter where you stand in this open concept, extending all the way through that office.
I'm a big fan of the buffet. That's nice to have. You could put some of your lesser used items in these cabinets and then save the cabinet space over here for your daily use.
It's a beautiful touch too, but I'll tell you, about half of our buyers don't put that in. But one of the things that people have to consider when they're looking at villas is oftentimes it's more of a downsize or a right size experience. And I hear it all the time. Well, I have a hutch that I've had for, it's been in the family for 100 years, but there's oftentimes not a wall for it. If you don't do the built-in buffet cabinets, that you still get that inset of the wall and the lights above it, makes for an incredible place to have that family hutch.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I can also see it, instead of using it just as dining, having like a chair in the corner and stuff.
Sure.
Like a nice little reading nook.
It almost doubles as a sunroom because you get, not today with it raining and cloudy, but usually you get a lot of sunshine coming in through there.
This is a great size island. I could see hosting family events here, enough room for the food, and graze. I'm a grazer myself, so I
Sure.
appreciate that.
This is our oversized island. It gives an extra foot this direction. And you can see then we do these wing walls underneath there to support that weight. Pretty popular option as well. It's a game changer if you are an entertainer and you like to have that spread of food. It makes for a really nice setup there.
And here we have the ovens are over here, whereas the microwave is there. So instead of having it kind of all together, but still we got the nice that wood hood. I'm telling you, that's where it's at. I like it. Awesome. We did break the cardinal sin though. We don't have that. We were just singing all the praises about having that angle. And here we don't
Yeah,
have it.
sure.
That's okay.
In here, we had your more standard step vault ceiling, which again, lots of different ceiling options. I'd say this is the most common that people do. People like the really classic, just kind of box vault.
One thing I appreciate and I recommend that everyone does is the switch for the light and fan separate.
Sure, yep.
It's personal preference.
And then as we come in through this luxury suite, now we're showing what we see as our luxury shower. This comes as a whole package, comes with the built-in bench seat, everything tiled, of course, and this very nice, elegant, heavy glass door on the shower. This is by far the most popular option in the villa collection. We don't do a lot of tubs in here. It's typically this is what our buyers are wanting in the villas.
I could see that. The slip factor, you know, getting in and out of the tub. And
Another example of just coming in and having us design some closet space.
that looks nice. All right, Rick. Well, thanks so much for giving us the tour. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, and if you're interested in building, give me a call. My number is 612-702-7687. And be sure to like and subscribe because we have new home tours coming out every Friday. Till next time, take care.